I'm seeking an investment of £150,000 for 11% share of my business. Customers want something different than the standard medical-looking device to brush their teeth with. That valuation.
Well, if I said, look, I've got routes to market and I think it's great, I'll give you £1 million, but I want 100% of it. You'd sell it, wouldn't you?
No.
Ryan, come on.
And go up to 1.25% for the 100,000.
Wow.
I'm really sorry, guys. I really wish you all the best, but I'm out.
I really appreciate your offer, but it's not one that I can accept.
Number 3, Dot Range. Ryan Donaghy has the perfect solution for the dental needs of the world, and he aims to pull the rug from under the feet of dentists the world over, turning them into useless dinosaurs with his latest invention, the Dot Range. A man on a crusade, he is willing to use any means necessary to achieve success, and his mission has brought him to the Dragon's Den.
Hello, Dragons. My name's Ryan Donaghy, and I'm the founder of the Dot Range. I'd like to introduce my first product, T-Dot Brush, the world's slimmest, and I believe the most stylish. I'm seeking an investment of £150,000 for 11% share of my business. Customers want something different than the standard medical-looking device to brush their teeth with.
His aim is to get an influx of £150,000 for an 11% equity share of his business. It is basically a designer version of an electric toothbrush, meant to match the personality of its user. Bringing high fashion to the toothbrushing industry is an interesting combo, but will it tickle the Dragon's fancy? Ever the savvy businessman, Peter Jones is going in first, in a series of interrogation rounds. He enjoys a savage reputation as one of the toughest grill masters in this den, but will Ryan Donaghy be up to his brand of interrogation? Peter might have a beef to pick with Ryan over him targeting only a niche in an extremely competitive market. But the fact that he has already scored a £40,000 deal with Boots has left him impressed. Duncan Bannatyne is the first one to withdraw himself from the race, because the product is nothing new to him and certainly not worthy of a single dime of his money. To him, it's just a novel twist to a very old idea, with nothing new to offer the general public. For once, a woman has spoken for practicality over designer, and for Kelly Hopkins, the fact that the Dot Range toothbrush is unable to stand on its own one leg is a deal-breaker. Deborah Meaden seems to agree with Kelly, and she is taking the high road as well. Now, Peter Jones might be cynical about the product staring him in the face, but what he finds completely indigestible is Ryan's unshakable belief in the salability of his own product, and his contention that it will make big money. Having a solid offer under his belt has made Ryan a confident man, but is he living in a fool's paradise? Foolish or not, Ryan is sticking to his guns, and even Peter's offer to pay him £1 million for 100% ownership of his product is not acceptable to him.
Oral-B, Colgate, Philips, do you not think that they will have a wider market research team, clearly understood the market, they've been in it for a long time?
They need to appeal to a mass audience, so I'm looking very much at targeting to more of a niche younger generation that really focus on style, etc. So Oral-B are catering to a lot wider market.
You're going to go very niche. And then the other thing that really hit me was, which I've never heard before, is that you believe that friends will come over because they want to see your toothbrush.
I think the reason I have to go so niche is I am not a multinational. I don't have the millions and millions of pounds of budget.
I think you come across as very good, very credible. The trouble is, I don't like it enough to think that it's going to be a revolutionary, groundbreaking, we're all suddenly going to say. So I'm really sorry, Ryan. You with another product maybe, but this isn't it. So I'm afraid I'm out.
Valuation.
Well, if I said, look, I've got routes to market and I think it's great, I'll give you £1 million, but I want 100% of it. You'd sell it, wouldn't you?
No.
Ryan, come on. You wouldn't take £1 million off me for your idea now?
No.
So I'm going to say that I'm out, but good luck.
It seems that his faith in his product is unshakable, and this deal has disintegrated with Ryan going home with empty pockets. Number 2, the Playful Brush. Austrians Paul Varga and Matthias Etna and Nigerian Lou Gansina have brought their own version of a playful twist on the usual toothbrush, which would bring kids breaking down the doors at their local department stores in a frenzy of buying the toothbrush that lets them play with it. Hopefully.
We are the 3 co-founders of Playbrush. With Playbrush, we are helping kids with their toothbrushing by converting it into a fun and instructional game. And today, we are here to ask you, the Dragons, for £100,000 to help us boost our marketing in the UK. And in return, we are offering you 1% of our business.
1%?
Yes.
1%?
Yes.
1%.
Yes, 1%.
While brushing teeth, you play fun and motivational games.
Sold 100,000 devices so far within only 1.5 years after launch.
Everything was going along so well when the Dragon's Den experienced its mic drop moment. 1% equity? Yes, Kelly, we are raising our eyebrows too. Dumbfounded is most definitely an understatement, and Tooker has gone so far as to raise his finger so there's no mixed signals. Tooker Suleiman has a bone to pick with the three inventors, and that bone has everything to do with the valuation of the product. This product might be making a little dough by the side, but the costs are running through the roof. This company is acting like a well-established big business when it's only in its embryonic stage, which is something that is setting it up for failure. Deborah Meaden might have given a new spin on their numbers, but Jenny Campbell has a few reservations of her own, and at the top of the list is a too small sliver of the 1% of their big cake. For her, that is a deal breaker and she is throwing in the towel. Jenny might not be impressed, but Taj Livani is sniffing around the bait and considering its potential with a positive eye. He has made an offer, but will it be taken up by the inventors who are considering offering only 1% of their business as opposed to the 10% Taj is looking for? It's clear that's a pretty huge chunk of this pie, which has already been taken up by various investors, so there's not much left behind to be divided up for the Dragon's privilege. Nevertheless, that's not stopping Deborah from making an offer of her own, and all she wants is a 5% stake in their business. Tooker Suleiman has also made an offer, but his asking price is a 10% stake in the business. He is closely followed by Peter Jones, who is in love with the idea they have pitched. He is willing to offer them an investment for a 5% stake in their business, and it seems like quite a few dragons are trying to cut into Taj Livani's offer, and that's one thing he's not going to let fly. He is already in the process of launching a product in a similar line, and he is offering to let this team use his avenues to market their product. But all what he wants is a 6% stake in their business.
You've come in here wanting £100,000 for 1%. I don't get out of bed for 1%. Tell me how big you are.
In 2016 we had 1.2 million turnover, and now we've already turned over 2 million for this year.
Yeah.
We're happy to obviously negotiate about the stake and the amount.
1.2 million, gross profit is how much?
20%.
So 240,000.
Yeah.
Net profit?
No net profit.
Loss?
Loss
How much?
800,000.
How much?
800,000 euros.
I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to offer you £100,000, the full amount, but for 10% of the business.
But I am going to make you an offer for all of the money, and I want 5% of the business.
No, it's exactly this 1% that we're offering.
Hold on. So you want me 1% for 100,000 and to give you all the rest for free? I think I can add a lot of value to you. And I'm going to make you an offer. I'm going to give you all the money, but I want 10%.
I'm going to offer you all of the money, 5%.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm thinking of revising my offer. I'll drop the 10% to 6%.
But we cannot accept the offers as they stand. We have a counter offer, especially for Deborah, and go up to 1.25% for the 100,000.
Wow.
I'm really sorry, guys. I really wish you all the best, but I'm out.
Quite a few mouth-watering offers, but this time the bait is not working on the three fish, who own the product. The most they can offer is a 1.25% ownership in the business, and that red line has all of the dragons throwing in their towels. Number 1, home videos with a twist. Richard Williamson is providing creative filmmaking services by putting the best in this field under one umbrella and making them available to the common American at an affordable price. They aim to utilizing the home videos of the common man, including photo albums, to turn them into short films to pay homage to the memories of good times spent with family members.
My name is Richard Williamson. Today I'm going to be asking for £250,000 for 8% of EDV. What EDV does is to bring the talent of filmmakers and the art of filmmaking to individuals and families. 3 services. The first is editing. The second thing, portraiture, where people will commission us to create a very natural day-in-the-life approach. Third service is the biography, where we sit down with our clients' parents' generation.
Quite a unique idea, right? But has it impressed the dragons? The grilling has begun, and the first one to have a go at this is Theo Paphitis. He wants to know how the trio is going to spend his money, and so far, he is taking what Richard is telling him with a pinch of salt. Deborah is getting into the finer details of Richard's business, and she is smelling something off with the numbers he is courting. Ouch! Getting schooled in simple mathematics by dragons is not how you want your pitch to go, and the tension is definitely building in the air. Obviously, Richard has not been able to sell his idea to Peter Jones, who finds it a very fancy idea, but lacking any substance at all. It's a large amount of money to be parting with for what is a very tiny stake in Richard's business, and Peter Jones is definitely out of this race. Theopophytus is the second dragon to wish Richard good luck with his plans, but he is definitely pulled out of the race as well. Will this start the cascade effect of dragons ditching Richard's idea? Let's see.
You've asked for £250,000, which is a lot of money.
Yep.
You're offering 8%. Can you just explain to me what you're going to do with it?
The first 190 is for moving from our kind of makeshift office to an office that actually serves. There's about £50,000 that's going on the IT setup.
It's quite impressive. You've turned over £1.3 million, and you've been going 4 years?
Correct. 50, second year 600, third year just shy of 900, and this year 1.3. Next year 5, this year 11%.
11%?
Sorry, pardon me.
I'm really glad you said that.
And secure his £250,000 investment, but only by sacrificing 25% of his company.
Can't. I mean, it's worth half. That's half of my absolute lowest. I really appreciate your offer, but it's not one that I can accept. So you guys have a great day.
Richard Farley has heard the namesake's clarion call, and it seems he's willing to cough up half the dough for a 12% equity in the company, as opposed to the 8% already on offer. Duncan Ballantyne has also pulled out of this race, but amazingly, Deborah has decided to match the offer made by Richard. The question is, will Richard take the bait? Well, this fish ain't biting, and Richard has gently withdrawn his pitch from the Dragon's Den and left its hallowed halls for the next pitch-bearing candidate. That's all we have for you, folks. Join us next time.